Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hello, my name is Amber, and I am hosting the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver, and I'm here today with Kadam James from the Kadampa Meditation Center, Colorado. Hi there.
Hi, Amber. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
No, it's great.
So tell us a little bit about the organization, a little bit of history. Tell us about yourself.
So basically, we're a meditation center in the Buddhist tradition. We offer classes for literally everyone who wants to know how to meditate, and anyone who wants to de-stress, anyone who wants to feel less anxious, less lonely, less insecure, and so on. It's tried and tested methods of meditation that have been around for like 2,500 years, my whole lifetime. No, I'm joking. Since the time of Buddha. So it's part of a kind of this Kadampa Meditation Center, Colorado is part of a worldwide organization. There's about 1,200 or 1,300 centers, and we're one of them. I personally have been involved for over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've been teaching these classes for, well over 30 years. So we've been in the neighborhood. Well, actually, we've been in Denver for about 20 something years. And we recently moved to West Denver near Sloan's Lake, where we're in the process of constructing a beautiful big space for people to come. And that's kind of just to kick it off. That's what I would say about us.
Great.
Yeah.
So, and that location right there on 29th, that actually I used to go there they used to have those isolation tanks, and they did.
They did when we got there to buy it.
Yep. So I used to go there. So, it's interesting to see that building changing. Tell us a little bit about the construction, like what kind of future holds. Is there any plans?
Well, it's very exciting. I will say that out the bat, because it's going to provide an amazing space for community. It's going to provide a beautiful meditation hall. There's going to be lots of room for people to hang out with each other and socialize. There's going to be some residential component to it. There's going to be a chance we really wanted to make it a really open and inviting and welcoming place for everybody, actually, not just people in West Denver.
Sure.
We are in West Denver, so we want to provide a valuable service. And we think we can in this building. We're very happy with it. I mean, needless to say, it's taken like twice as long and cost almost twice as much. It's been like one obstacle after another.
Yeah.
I feel we're in the home stretch.
Okay.
All being well. We're talking December now.
Okay. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. As soon as the words are out of my mouth, it's probably moved to January, but nonetheless. So I think it's going to have a lot to offer.
Lovely. Well, that's exciting. And so in that same vein, that's been maybe a little bit of a challenge to manage some of that. Has that, is that a challenge is there positives behind that, or tell us about?
You know how these things are. I mean, one thing you learn in meditation is to stay calm, right? That's kind of notorious for that. And to stay centered, not to freak out too much, or if you do freak out, not to freak out for too long.
Right.
when they drilled under the ground and discovered there was no city sewage pipe, that was a good opportunity to put everything we know into practice.
Right.
We could jump through every hoop to get all the permits and everything. And then when we went to plug it all in, there was literally no city sewage pipe. And they were saying, you have to put it in. So that was probably the biggest kind of challenge. And I have to say, people rose to the occasion pretty well. Even though for a moment there, I thought it could be a deal breaker. It wasn't, but it could have been. So it's kind of like being given us a lot of opportunity to practice what we what we teach, really, you know. And
Wow.
yeah, we got through it. And I think it's been a really interesting process. It's taken, like I said, it has taken a lot longer. We've moved around a lot. We've had pop-up classes all over Denver and further afield. And it's been a really nice opportunity from that point of view to meet a lot of different people in different areas who didn't necessarily know we even existed, even though we've been around such a long time. So kind of popping up around Denver has been, I would say, really a lovely way of connecting with the community, and has served us well. So I think overall, although it has taken longer, we're okay. It's okay, actually.
Okay, so in that same, going with that same theme too, what else? So what are we doing in the meantime? What's kind of the plan, or what's going on events?
Yes, we've been very lucky in the meantime to have the use of like an office space, a conference space belonging to one of our students, and we've done like what we call pop-ups, and we've also started about 5 branches in that time. There's one back in Cap Hill where we used to be, and then there's branches in Golden and Evergreen, and we started a class at Brother Jeff's, and we've started Spanish speaking classes. We've been quite busy trying to make these meditation classes accessible to as many people as possible, which is always the plan. But normally we wait for people to come to us, and now it's kind of like we've been going out a lot more, and we honestly have enjoyed that. It'll be nice to be in our own space. It will be very nice to be back in our own space, but it hasn't been it's been a good time in one level. Yeah, so because really anyone can meditate. That's the thing. It's like anyone can learn how to meditate. Doesn't matter what background they are, what religion they are, it doesn't really matter. Anyone who wants to access like their inner peace and access that incredible potential for happiness, freedom, anyone can do it, So that's what I find so exciting about having a space where so many people can come, because I've seen over the last decades how many people can benefit from these methods, and like just from all walks of life. There's something very authentic and very practical and very effective about meditation practices. So it's an exciting time for us.
Great. Yeah. So tell us, like, what do you do for fun besides all this outreach and all these things that you're doing? What do you?
Me personally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, generally, I do love meditating. Right? It's a real joy just meditating, and I love being in the mountains. So that's handy because here we are.
Yep.
I love going out in nature and walking around and stuff like that. I travel quite a lot for work, typically, sometimes visiting family and stuff in England, but around the US, I travel quite a lot giving courses, and I always enjoy that because I like meeting people. And I often have a bunch of cats I'm looking after. I foster cats and kittens. Because why not? What else? Yeah, I think just regular stuff, really.
Great.
Yeah, I love being in Colorado.
Yeah,
it's just so many ways to have fun here. I mean, there really are so many ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any other like community messages or things that you guys do to, connect with the community? I mean, you've said a lot of that, but
yeah, I mean, I guess our hope is to be a place where people really do feel welcome to come, regardless of who they are, where they come from, their background. It doesn't matter. We really mean it when we say everybody welcome. So there is that. And then also we are trying, and we'll continue to try to do our outreach, giving meditation classes in schools and hospitals and prisons, and, trying to increase our reach, so that people, because I truly believe, but, I would say this because I'm a meditation teacher, but I truly believe it's an incredibly effective medicine for the mind, an incredible way for people to heal their minds and feel really mentally healthy. And just happier and more confident and more free and just more good about themselves. And I think we need that, I think we've always needed it, but nowadays it seems we need it really more. I would love to reach out more into schools and younger people and so on. We do that a bit, but I'd like to do more of that because I think it's needed there very much.
Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah. But really, we hope that people will really take advantage of coming to the center and checking it out. We'll have open days and stuff like that. But it's always open for people. It's always going to be. That's what we really want it to be, open for everybody.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, keep us updated because we can always, we have our calendar of events, so we can put, the opening stuff.
Thank you. Like March, for example, we're going to have a grand opening.
Perfect.
With one of the kind of famous monks in this tradition is going to come and open the center.
Oh, nice.
So that would be cool to let people know about that, and various open days. And
that sounds great. Okay, so tell the listeners how they can learn more, how they reach you, best ways to contact you.
Yeah, I think the best way to contact us, once the building's up and running, just pop by. But you can always get us through our website, which is quite easy to remember the name. It's Meditation in Colorado, all one word, .org. And we keep that up to date. So generally that's the sort of easiest source of information. If people want to find out about us, just go straight to that website. We have all the classes listed there every day of the week by location. And I'm not the only teacher. There's quite a lot of teachers at the center. So you see who the teacher is, and that's the best way.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, any last words before we sign off?
I just want to thank you for everything you're doing. I love this whole Good Neighbor podcast. I think it's just a really good thing to be doing. I think everyone, just part of supporting each other and helping each other, because I think times are quite challenging for quite a lot of people. Yeah. And it's just nice to be part of the community, and we really want to be a good neighbor. So I'm very happy to be here and that you invite. Thank you. Very appreciative.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, and we'll spread the word, and we'll get this up on all of our channels. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then, if anybody else listening wants to nominate a guest, they can be a community member, they can be a business owner, just somebody with a great story to tell. Our website is gnpwestdenver.com. You can email me directly. It's A for Amber, BETTS, ABETTS at bestversionmedia.com, or you can call or text me at 303-359-2140. Again, that's 303-359-2140. Thank you.